And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into this afternoon's live stream, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Well, another day goes by and more revelations come out with regards to this saga. Really it is. It does seem as though we are living through a time in this, socialist tyrannical government that we have currently right now, that more twists and turns just keep on emerging. Now, you've probably already seen it. It dropped last night, and that was the podcast that Nigel Farage was on. We also shared it this morning. And spoke about it in today's first video. But it does seem as though this Southport cover-up is about to blow up in the face of this Labour government big time. Honestly, I was shocked and appalled at what I heard, what Nigel Farage was saying. In fact, shocked is the wrong word, because I kind of already knew that that was the case, as it seemed as though that's the route we were going down, why things were being covered up, why there was such a silence with regards to this situation. But the thing that Nigel Farage said in that interview last night, which was released in the podcast, is truly just reaffirms again what the public and the British public are thinking with regards to this current situation. For those of you that haven't seen it, let's get it up. Let's have a little watch of it quickly. But yeah, let's have a look.
Southport, all I can say to you right now is I know a hell of a lot more than the British public know. A hell of a lot more. I've been completely silenced. I dared, the day after Southport, to do a video to say, can we please know who this man is? Was he known to the authorities? Why do I feel we're not being told the truth? The level of demonisation I came under for that from both front benches was astonishing. From media commentators. Demonisation on a level that I'd never even experienced. Now I'm told by the Speaker of the House of Commons, I can't ask questions about it in the House of Commons. Parliamentary privilege is out of the window. Even rumours today that the court case, which is due in January, every effort is being made to defer it. Right? Yeah, this is what's going on. We are witnessing one of the biggest cover-ups we've ever seen in our lives. And I won't say any more than that. I genuinely would never wish to be in contempt of court. I have
So yes, that's what Nigel Farage said on this in particular podcast. And again, he's came out and spoke about it a little bit. Look, we understood after the revelation came out around 2 or 3 weeks ago that, of course, he would be charged under potential terrorism offences. And again, of course, he is currently going through a trial. So we have to use the term suspected terrorism charges. And again, this is something that just goes on that Yvette Cooper and Keir Starmer knew about this, how early they knew about this back in the summer, which of course led to the riots. Now the stuff here now with Keir Starmer, this sort of thing is there's no way back for him. Look, that's his face, because that's currently his face that he's currently making at this moment in time with regards to this saga. Genuinely, that guy is absolutely crapping it, and you can see the guys in the space, big people in the space. I mean, Nigel Farage talking about it there again. Talking about that he knows a hell of a lot more than that's actually in the public domain, that British people currently know at this moment in time. He knows a hell of a lot more. So what else is there more to know than we currently already know? Genuinely, what else is there that they're currently hiding that's not already out in the public domain? That's the scary and frightening thing that's coming out of this. How much more is there that we don't already know? Bear in mind, we already were being told about this situation that he was going to be charged under the sort of Terrorism Act, or for suspected terrorism offences. So we know that. That's in the public domain right now. But he's now saying that he knows a hell of a lot more. Not just a little bit more, a hell of a lot more than what we currently know at this moment in time with regards to this situation. So what else is there? This is going to be coming down as a cover-up, and this man is going to be one to blame for sure, 100%. And Yvette Cooper, because they are in this mix of covering this up big time. They tried to cover it up, and that's what kind of led to the riots. And a lot of MPs have kind of come out and stated too. Rupert Lowe says we need a very clear and accurate timeline of when Starmer was informed of certain facts around Southport. Don't forget that. Authorities are apparently terrified that the truth of the Southport atrocity will lead to further riots and backlash. They are scared that it will expose cover-ups and lies from the bottom to the very top. They are scared that this exposes the failures, remarkable ineptitude, and blatant disinformation. There's so much on this of people coming out and speaking about it. It seems very clear the British public has been lied to over the events at Southport. Whistleblowers are now coming forward. This will be the biggest scandal our country has ever seen. Surely no government can survive this level of alleged corruption. Genuinely, I don't think there is a way to save this. If it is what we think it's going to be, that this was a cover-up and we were lied to by this government, there is no way back. There genuinely is no way back. There's no way back for these guys right now. They're effing up the country as much as it is. But if we have been told that we've been lied to and this goes down as a cover-up to protect a certain minority group or to protect and try and manipulate the truth from the British public, there is certainly no way back. And as I said, what we're starting to hear now, even from Nigel Farage saying that he knows a hell of a lot more, he's currently being gagged in Parliament, he can't talk about it. It's going to be bigger than we can ever imagine how big this is going to be when it's revealed, genuinely. And the fact that they're pushing off this trial that's already scheduled for January 20th will last around 4 to 6 weeks. Nigel Farage has just said in that interview that they are trying to push it back even further, trying to sort of delay the inevitable, they're trying to get their ducks in order, trying to smoothen this out, trying to sort it out. They are panicking big time. Genuinely, they know they've effed up here, and there is no way back. There will be no way back for Keir Starmer and Yvette Cooper and this Labour government, who are already building their leadership, their reign so far on lies. This would be the final nail in the coffin was ages ago, but this would surely be the way that there is no way back. Surely. This is going to be a massive shitplosion. This is going to be huge. And genuinely, when the truth actually comes out, we might have to wait till January the 20th until we do finally find out the truth. And if Nigel Farage is saying that they're trying to push it back even more, then we might be waiting a little bit longer. But we need to hear what Keir Starmer says. We need to hear what Yvette Cooper has said with regards to it. But the way that Nigel Farage, who has a bit of inside information in Parliament and is basically warned us whilst he's being gagged and stated that he knows a hell of a lot more, and they're trying and he's saying that it's a cover-up. This is the things that he's allowed to currently say. So what's he not allowed to say? That's the questions that I'm currently asking. What's he not allowed to say right now, and the things that he knows a hell of a lot more about? And I'm sure this will cause revolt around the country. And if people thought the riots, I suppose, in the summer were bad, then again, I don't know. People could be pushed into to voting with their feet again, because currently, there's just so many unanswered questions with regards to this situation. Genuinely, the cover-up in general, but how quick he kind of came out and labelled everybody far right for protesting, putting people and locking them up away. It just screams tyrannical Soviet government. It genuinely does, and I just don't see a way back for Keir Starmer and Yvette Cooper if this is about to, the truth is about to come out. And what we're being led to believe by a very good source in Nigel Farage, I suppose, an insider, that it is going to be massive. The outcome of this is going to be massive, and that there is no way back, screams that this is going to blow up in their face big time. Genuinely big time. So, I'm really, I suddenly, I just couldn't believe that interview. I could believe it. I say I can't believe it, but sometimes I'm actually really going through these interviews again and actually going, did he just say that? There's a hell of a lot more to come out from what we already knew. We already know that they covered it up in terms of didn't give us the identity of who he actually was and what his background was. But now there's loads more, hell of a lot more to come out from this. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to blow up big time in Keir Starmer's face and Yvette Cooper's face. And we'll have to wait and see. The 20th of January is it's not too far away, I'm wondering what they're trying to do in the meantime to get the ducks in orders to try and delay the inevitable, why they're trying to push the trial back. What are they trying to do to stop this coming out? I don't know what their plan is, but they're obviously up to something if they're trying to delay that. And that's not my words, that's Nigel Farage's words, where he said that they're trying to delay it. They're trying to delay the trial. Again, I'm not just picked that out my arse. I literally just heard him say that in the interview, that they're trying to delay this trial. So what are they trying to delay it for? What's going to come out? So many unanswered questions, and unfortunately, I'm just one of you guys, British patriot, just asking questions on behalf of everybody else. I want to know what's going on as well, but it seems as though we're in for a big explosion very, very soon when this truth comes out. According to Nigel Farage, and not me, I'm not coming from me, coming from a governmental insider. You know, you heard the interview there from Nigel Farage. We'll just have to wait and see what actually happens with regards to this saga, genuinely. Let's have a little look at some comments here, guys. Support the farmers. Yes, big shout out to all the farmers. If there's any farmers watching, absolutely appalling that Keir Starmer didn't come and dress you guys yesterday in Wales. Stay safe. Well done to Tommy. Get those muscles going. A lot of Tommy Robinson fans in here. Big shout out. Remember, we are all far right. The right-wing farmers will be protesting soon. Yep, farmers far right now. Anyone that says anything bad about Keir Starmer is a far-right thug. Remember that. If you don't agree with Keir Starmer and his socialist government, then you are a far-right member. So join us. Not just Starmer, Cooper, the whole Labour Party. The people will have to show a vote no confidence and try and remove them. Genuinely, that's the only way I can see this panning out. If it is, again, right now we don't have the information in our hands. We're just going off what a governmental insider and Nigel Farage has said. Right now, what he's said from that interview, that seems as though from already what we know, we already know we were lied to. We already knew what we were lied to. That's there in evidence. That came out a few weeks ago. But the fact that he uses the term a hell of a lot more just screams lie after lie and cover up after cover up. So we'll have to see. Again, I don't want to speculate too much because apparently you're not allowed to do that. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but we'll see. He's far right, hooligan. Why are the Southport parents so quiet? I'd be screaming from the rafters. That's another one. But again, I don't want to make any speculation on parents grieving and why they're not coming out. Again, but that you have got a very good point. Starmer's calling people far right. Isn't that a non-hate crime? No, I mean anything. If you go against Labour, if you go against anything that Keir Starmer says, you are a far right fuck. Join the clan. As I said, there's quite a few of us now anyway, so join us. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. It doesn't matter what colour skin you have. It doesn't matter what background you have. If you say anything bad about the Labour government, you're far right thug. There's very much qualified people in this group of people as well that oppose what Labour say. Business owners, actors, influencers, anyone, working people in high positions in the world, but we're all thugs because we oppose what Keir Starmer has said and his views. So yeah, take that with pride that you're a far right thug, according to Keir Starmer. All thugs, apparently. The parents are probably terrified. Exactly. Look up international owned business and homes in the UK. They knew about it. A lot of people were saying the same thing. We're just waiting now. January 20th is the supposed trial date. And until then, we can't say anything. So we've got to wait until January 20th until we can find out the supposed truth. But as Farage says, they're trying to push it back and trying to see if... I don't want to speculate, but Farage said that they're trying to push this back, push it back, and I can only imagine that's trying to get the ducks in orders. Why are we protecting it? Well, why are we protecting a alleged killer, alleged terrorist? Why are we doing this in this country? I really don't understand what he's on about. I don't understand what he's trying to achieve by doing that. He just made everything a lot worse. If they came out, there would not have been riots and stuff like that. If they gave the identity, if they simply just said from the start, when an incident happened, this is it. So this guy was this, that, this. And then people would have been like, okay, well, we kind of assumed that. But I'm sure it wouldn't have ended up as worse as it was. But now they've lied, covered up. And now, prolonging the inevitable, what are we going to see going forward? What's going to happen going forward? It's probably going to be a lot worse because they've lied and it probably cost this position. Obviously, there have to be a vote of no confidence. Genuinely, there would have to be a vote of no confidence within his own party. But we'd have to be able to, if it is what people are saying it is being a cover-up and all this kind of stuff, then it absolutely will have to end in Keir Starmer being evicted. It has to. It can't be any other way. Just genuinely can't be another way. The guy's lied at every single step of the way under his reign. But if he lied about this, something, the magnitude and the size of this to the British people, I can't see it ending in any other way. He genuinely cannot stay in position if it was a cover-up. Again, we don't know if it's a cover-up yet. We're just suspecting right now, and Nigel Farage, with the evidence he gave us, that there is a lot more to come out from this cover-up. He used the term himself. Then this is going to be massive. This is going to be huge. There's going to be something, nothing seen of this nature within this country ever. Genuinely, I can't think of a time that a prime minister, someone in power, has lied to this amount lied on this magnitude. I genuinely couldn't see another alternative for Keir Starmer, this Labour government, and Yvette Cooper. Genuinely, how could you see it? How could you see another way? How could you see another alternative? I don't. But again, we're going to have to wait and see. But Nigel Farage did drop that bombshell. Let's have a look. Take some more comments, guys. Moving the court case to keep people quiet for longer. Again, I just don't know how that works because we ain't gonna stop making videos on it and updating. As stated, we'll keep on going. And I'm sure, if I go, then there's other people that are going to be calling it out. People are going to be saying other things about the situation. So. They can keep trying to kick the can down the road for as long as they want. No one's going to forget. No one is going to forget this situation. It's far too big for that now. It's far too big for that now. Far too big for it. You have a young memory, fellas. Tony Blair was worse. Yeah, Tony Blair was bad, but Keir Starmer's only been in power for 3 months. Tony Blair was in power for years and years and years. So I mean. Statistically, I'm going by facts. In terms of his current rating, he's the worst prime minister in British history. Keir Starmer, genuinely. Don't forget the soldier of the army chaplain cases, 3 shootings last Sunday. Nobody's heard anything else. Again, I've got another story after this one, by the way. This one will probably send shivers down your spine. Again, we're going to talk about it in detail in the next live stream. It's with regards to a certain someone from a certain background being released for a certain plot to blow up a certain set amount of people within the UK. Yeah, we're going to be going through that story today. So do stick around. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Do let me know your thoughts on this situation down there in the comments. Are you flabbergasted like me? What is the alternative for Keir Starmer and Yvette Cooper and this Labour government if it is a cover-up that Nigel Farage is suggesting in his podcast or in the interview in the podcast that he was in? As stated, guys, let me know down there in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I've kept you for too long. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Look after yourselves. Peace.